So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Curry is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center position. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Free throw good, James. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since, he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin. He empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
So many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim.
It's stolen by Bradley. Over in the corner, Green. And they double up James. And it's McGee penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to James.
With height and heart, Kevin, McGee can do damage around the rim.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry passes to Doncic. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
That's all you.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McGee against Powell. Back to LeBron.
Get LeBron.
The feed now to Davis. Over Porzingis, and it's Davis missing. And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear-view mirror. He's relentless.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shoots over Bradley. Dallas, no good that time either. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, and with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
They get the rebound. Doncic. James with some nice D.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
High post, Howard. LeBron against Powell. Outside Rondo. Good on the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions off the court, The City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. It's good from long range.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch four. Spaces the floor beautifully. You can't lose him out on the perimeter.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Rondo. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Brunson. 1:05 left in the first quarter. And it's Wright missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Brunson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Kleba. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Smith checked in for the Lakers.
On the floor for your Lakers, J.R. Smith.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Lets it go from deep. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Right outside. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Morris finds Kuzma. Fader on the way. The shot's good.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Finney Smith. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Kuzma. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We come back right after this.